What's good, YouTube? It's AOS85 here on a lovely Friday morning. Got the day off from work, no class. So decided to bring you guys a deck profile kind of early. This is an Saber deck profile. And yes, Saber is a meta deck, but this is a special twist. I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend who actually gave me the idea for this deck. One of the decks she first used when she started playing was an Saber deck. I think that was the first deck she actually made for her. And she was asking why not too many people use the Saber deck. And I told her it's because, it's kind of predictable, kind of boring. Not really boring, but really predictable. It has mostly the same plays. And she looked at me and she was like, well, what about these black cards? Why does anyone use black cards in the deck? I was like, well, Saber is mostly a synchro deck. But now I was like, wait a minute. Not really. Saber's can spam like 4 or 5 monsters in one fell swoop. So it'll be pretty smart to be able to not just synchro summon, but exceed summon as well. I mean, we have a lot of nice exceeds from Leviar to Leviathan Dragon, Utopia, and once Acid Golem of Destruction comes out, that's going to be a big hit. So, and she told me that, and there's another card she told me about which she wondered why no one used. Saber Garson. In case you guys don't know what this card does, I will read it to you. When this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard by a card effect, add one Saber monster from your deck to your hand. This card gains 200 attack for each face-up Saber monster you control. Now let's think about that. That means Saber Garson, first of all, is another Dark Soul for your deck. First of all, such as any other Saber monster. But here's the twist. He only gets his effect when he's destroyed by a card. He only gets his effect when he's destroyed by a card effect. What does that mean? It means that you're going to have to either force your opponent to have to take him out to search, or you're going to have to do it yourself. The nifty thing about him is he gets a 200 attack boost for each Saber on the field, including himself. So he hits the field with 1600. Add the special summoning capabilities of Saber. Him and Bogart together, he hits the field at 1800. Oh, is that right? Yeah, hits the field at 1800. Him, Bogart, and Fultro hits the field at 2000. And you keep on adding up from there. So, it's a pretty nifty card. So, combining him with another special card in the deck, you'll see, brings a new twist to Saber, which I like to call anti-meta Sabers. It's a deck that can exceed summon, can synchro summon, but also does really well in just sitting back on back rows and annoying your opponent until you're ready to go full out. So, without further ado, let's go into the deck list. Triple Bogart Knight, triple Saber Garson, triple Emmer's Blade, triple Dark Soul, double Saber Fultro, 1 copy of Saber Guard Strike, 1 copy of Saber Flowhim Knight, and 1 copy of Saber Pashul. Now we have triple Duality, double MST, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Mind Control, Monster Reborn, and Reinforcement of the Army. Then we have double Super Rush Recklessly, double Solemn Warning, double Starlight Road, double Bottomless Trap Hole, double Saber Hole, Silent Judgment, and Torrential Tribute. Now when I go into the in-depth discussion, I'll explain my card choices. But generally speaking, Super Rush Recklessly is a card that allows you to destroy one face-up beast-type monster you control to send one monster your opponent controls back to the deck. So it's another flimsy Book of Moon that can stop synchro plays, stop XZ summon plays, stop special summons without destroying the monster, so it gets over Stardust. Plus, you can target Saber Garson or your own Dark Soul. Destroy those monsters and search out other Saber monsters for plays in the following turn. I think the one thing this deck probably needs is Pot of Avarice, which I'm still debating on what to use. I use Reinforcement of the Army because, I only run 1 tuner each of Flowhim Knight and Pashul, and when I need them, I want to get them as soon as I can. But I'm still thinking, I'm pretty sure I want to put a Pot of Avarice into this deck, but we'll see what happens. But for now, thank you for watching. Get ready for the spell, monster, and trap card discussions. And peace out, YouTube.